Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. A solitary walk is good. Now, I'm recording this in the morning. It's not even a Sunday morning. I always record my stuff early. The evening before, I took a walk. Now, I work out all the time in gyms and, I'm on the cardio machines and the treadmill. But I don't get to walk just by myself, because even the last time I went hiking, it was either my sons or a lady friend, right? I was like, I just said, look, let me get my music. Let me just walk. And it wasn't so much about the exercise part. Like later, actually it was at first. I said, man, I've been sitting around all day, like doing some work and everything. Let me walk just for the exercise, because I ain't feel like going to the gym to hit one of the machines. And you know what? Had the music going, walking, and it felt good. It wasn't even at first it was about the exercise, but then it was like, wow, this just feels good. Because I was able to clear my head of some things, because I usually have a little path I walk, I'm done, did exercise, but I walked a little bit extra. And I was taking my time. I wasn't like trying to go fast or anything like that or break into a little jog. I was just walking, And, that was just the exercise of it. Sometimes maybe walk through the woods, walk through certain paths. There's one hiking trail around here. They got little things in there, nice wooded area. They got some stuff in there for kids to play in. Some people go through there for that. You might see like a deer or two, something like that. They usually run from you. But it's good because sometimes we just need to get at peace. People need to be at peace. Yeah, you need to do something where you kind of empty your mind. You could really call it a walking, not almost, but call it a walking meditation. Now when I did it yesterday, I had the music on and everything, and you can do that because some people meditate with music. Put on maybe some soundscapes or some soft music. Don't have it on like blasting and stuff, but just have it on and just walk. Just walk. Especially when the weather's good out. You can do. If even in cold weather, just put on some layers and do it. Because we got to clear our head out. Because if you think about it, right, all of us are working hard. Even people without jobs, they still got that on their mind. That's creating anxiety. Because, and this is something I always talk about, very few people have their minds in the moment. In the moment. What do I mean by that? We either thinking about what's happened in the past, good or bad, or what can happen in the future. But very seldom are we just walking and we're just in that space. We paying attention to everything around us. We looking at, we might see some squirrels out. We might see some people walking their dogs. We might see like some birds flying. I remember when I was walking yesterday and I saw some stuff. I'm like, wait, how long has that been there? It was a condo complex. Now I always saw the outside of it. I saw like the outside of the section, but then, it's still winter, no leaves on the tree. And I was like, wait a minute, when they have that part back there? And I was just like, wow. And I've probably seen it before because, this is the same path I've walked before. But I'm like, why am I seeing this for the first time? And then I was like, oh, wait, because I'm in the moment. Because before, when I'm like exercising or something, it's a goal in mind. And I might be thinking about, okay, finishing this goal, or thinking about something that happened, or have whatever, thinking about what podcast I'm going to do. And I was like, but my mind was in the moment. I didn't have anything on my mind, literally. I was just walking. Things were doing, a little bit ahead and on my work schedule. Everything I need to produce and do. So I didn't think about that. And I was kind of relaxed. I had already worked out, really. I just needed to relax. And, solitary is good because, when you with somebody, you ain't going to just be totally quiet. You ain't going, let's be real, whether it's family, whether it's a potential mate, children, whatever. Because, even if y'all not talking, y'all trying to be quiet, that possibility still exists. But just being by yourself. just walking nice and quietly. It's being in the moment, not being in the past, which could sometimes be good. You remember the good things, but depressing if you remember the bad things. Or thinking about the future, which can be good if you're thinking about something good going to happen, or you're worried about what could happen, which can produce anxiety. No, you're just sitting there. You're just bopping along. You know, you might even feel like a little dance in your step, a little pep in your step. But it's peaceful. You're at the moment. And especially if you're at the moment, especially if it's like maybe a good day. Like now, I said I use music, but sometimes you could just do it without music and just walk. Keep your mind, just keep focused on where you're going. You ain't trying to fall asleep, but you paying attention to everything. You can feel everything. Now, there's been times it's hard to do though. It's hard to do. Let's just be real about that. Just to be in the moment, but you feel everything. You feel the wind. You feel the sun. Everything. You see the animals scurrying about. You might even see the insects. You see the people, but you're totally at peace. And you need that. You need sometimes, and you're just doing it to clear your mind. It's a walking meditation. You're doing it to clear your mind. So it's always a good thing. So anyway, I want y'all to try that. Just try it. You don't have to be far. You don't have to go 15 miles or anything. You don't have to be at a hike. Maybe just walk around the block. Clear your mind of everything. So I want everybody to keep rising and transforming. Peace.